I think the solution to making this world better is if we would just be healthy mentally. I've decided to get into shape, and the shape I've selected is a triangle. If we take care of our mental health like our dental health, we'll be okay. People who annoy people are the luckiest people in the world. I've been chased. I've been pushed. I've been screamed at. I've been verbally abused. I've been afraid for my safety. But I did it all in the name of entertainment. The success of any stand-up act comes out of life experience. My perspective on my mother has changed immensely. She was a lot taller when I was younger. There's no skill. You can be a rock and move into another tax bracket. You can go home with a lot of money with absolutely no skill. I can go to a lot of games, but I'm not a player. I'm kind of an observer. That's why I think I do what I do in life. I just observe. That's what I find fascinating. My point of reference is life and everything that I do. You release these things, and if they fly, then you have more. After being on the road so much, I want to spend more time with my family, who I hear are wonderful people. I needed time to stand back and go through a lot more experience in life. Then I have something to write about, joke, or to animate. Everything runs its course. We had told a lot of stories that happened in our life. My kid was getting older, and we were running out of stories to tell. If I'm a game show host, will someone buy a ticket to see me do stand-up? If I'm a game show host, will I get an offer to do a dramatic role in a movie? I don't know if I'm teaching my kids right, but you have to go with your own instincts. You can't be so sure that other people are going to do right by you. It's really not that hard. If I do a Tonight Show, it's 6 or 7 minutes. If I do a concert, it's 90 minutes. If I do an interview, that's 15 minutes. So by the end of the day, I've done 3 hours worth of work. We were a very small circle of writers. Everybody brought to the table their own life experience. I am beloved by millions. My parents both had a great sense of humor and always laughed a lot. One night, when they were watching Candid Camera, I finally understood what comedy was all about. I heard the laughter on television. I turned around and saw my parents laughing, and that's when I thought, this is great. This is what I can do. I'm gonna prank somebody. My whole life is a practical joke. Every evening and every show has really become about entertaining me. I was always like that. And now I've come full circle because that's what the TV show is too. I've had people come up to me, as home viewers, and tell me they were screaming at the TV, yelling at each other, yelling at the contestants. If my mom came here today, she'd probably join this Red Hat Brigade. My mother got my sense of humor, even when I was a kid. I would just do things that tickled my fancy in the moment, and she would ask me who I was entertaining. I'd say, well, me. And she would tell me that nobody knew that and they thought I was psychotic. Well, I don't ever want people to think I'm psychotic, but I can't help myself from doing these things. We sat down and told stories that happened to us in our childhood, to our children. They were all basically based on the truth. These stories were funny and poignant to us. They just took off. These are all stories from my life. Now I have new stories and I feel refreshed.